Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. As was introduced, my name is Tatsuya Tanami, Executive Director of International Programs at the Nippon Foundation. And it is a great honor and privilege for us to co-organize this UK-Japan Global Seminar with such a distinguished organization as the Royal Institute of International Affairs here at Chatham House. The UK and Japan have had a long historical relationship, more than 400 years. And it is one of the most amicable and cooperative bilateral relationships in the world. I have no doubt about it. Over the past several years, however, leaders and experts in both the UK and Japan have shared increasing concerns over a perceived decline in mutual interest in our two countries. In particular, due to the economic and political downturn in Japan, the country was seen as becoming a weakened or even invisible presence at international forums and gatherings. And nobody seemed to care about Japan as before, and Japan had all but disappeared from the radar screen. Now it seems to be regaining its visibility, thanks to the Abenomics, about which we heard yesterday from Prime Minister Abe himself. But with these concerns in mind, it was just over 2 years ago that we at the Nippon Foundation began discussing the possibility of establishing a new private initiative that would create a platform for intellectual dialogue between leaders and experts from such areas as politics, business, academia, journalism, and civil society in both our countries. The aim was to enable an open and free exchange of ideas, opinions, and concerns with a view to seeking solutions to the challenging issues facing our societies. And this dialogue platform is not confined to experts from the UK and Japan, but also those from other countries as well, where the issues are relevant. We worked with several experts in Japan to investigate the situation and discuss with them the possible formulation of such platform. We owe much to Professor Akiko Yamanaka, a leading expert in foreign relations and former Vice Minister for Foreign Affairs, who shared our concerns. Professor Yamanaka, please stand up. Thank you. Her strong commitment and tremendous efforts in talking to leaders in both countries has helped us greatly in shaping our ideas for this new dialogue platform. Through Professor Yamanaka and Mr. Stephen McNally, Chief Executive of Great Britain Sasakawa Foundation. Where's Pete? Here he is. He is the Chief Executive of the Great Britain Sasakawa Foundation. We approached Chatham House for possible collaboration. And Director Robin Niblett and Dr. John Swenson Wright, the expert on Asian affairs at Chatham House, responded very positively to the idea, and they decided to join this initiative as a partner. Thank you all for your great cooperation. So, ladies and gentlemen, thus we are gathered here today for the first UK-Japan Global Seminar. And we welcome your participation, and we much look forward to a lively and productive exchange of views that will eventually lead to constructive ideas for change. Now, allow me to introduce Mr. Yohei Sasakawa. Mr. Sasakawa is chairman of the Nippon Foundation, one of the largest grant-making and operating foundations in the world. It operates in many different areas of humanitarian aid activities, human resources development, cultural and intellectual exchange domestically and globally. As the WHO, the World Health Organization's Goodwill Ambassador for Leprosy Elimination, Mr. Sasakawa has worked tirelessly for more than 30 years for the elimination of this disease and the discrimination it causes. Most recently, Mr. Sasakawa has been representing the Japanese government as a special envoy for national reconciliation in Myanmar. He has spent much time there over the past 6 months, meeting leaders of both government and ethnic minority groups. The work goes on. So, without further ado, I should like to invite Mr. Sasakawa to give his remarks. Thank you very much for your attention. Please, Mr. Sasakawa.
Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I am delighted that the Nippon Foundation is co-organizing this UK-Japan Global Seminar with Chatham House and the Great Britain Sasakawa Foundation. I am also pleased to see so many distinguished individuals from Europe, Japan, and the United States participating in this first seminar to be jointly held here at Chatham House. As you are all aware, this is a special year commemorating 2 anniversaries between the United Kingdom and Japan. The 400th anniversary of the start of shared history of good diplomatic, trading, and cultural relations, and the 150th anniversary of the arrival of 5 avid samurais known as the Choshu 5, who had left Japan illegally, disguised as Englishmen, and liked their lives to learn the secrets of the success of the Western world. But there is one more anniversary that you might not be aware of. That is the 140th anniversary since football was introduced to Japan by an officer of the Royal Navy serving as a bridge between UK and Japan. Although Japan has only recently started to make its name as a major player, the outstanding performances of our men's and women's national football team have dramatically increased the sport's popularity. The most idolized players are those who are playing in the world's top-ranking football clubs. And here, too, we have 4 brave samurais who are currently playing for the Premier League. Myself, a samurai at heart. I am very proud of what these young men have accomplished. Ladies and gentlemen, the UK and Japan have enjoyed a favorable relationship. This has been cultivated through activities, exchanges in business, science and technology, and culture. Among the various bilateral initiatives that have been taking place between the 2 countries, the Great Britain Sasakawa Foundation has long been playing an integral role. Established in 1985 by the Nippon Foundation, the Great Britain Sasakawa Foundation's primary objective is to strengthen mutual understanding and good bilateral relations. Over the years, the Foundation has nurtured the growth and promoted the exchange of culture and human resources in a broad range of fields, including art and culture, science and technology, and sports. Furthermore, in recent years, the Nippon Foundation and the Great Britain Sasakawa Foundation have been working to create an environment where young people are able to pursue Japanese studies and go on to find careers in this field through the establishment of teaching and research posts at 12 leading British universities. We are also conducting training projects at the University of East Anglia and the School of Oriental and African Studies at the University of London to nurture talented translators for Japanese literature and academic dissertations. Through these activities, we hope to foster the next generation of Japanese experts and deepen the bilateral relationship, which will continue to be of great importance to our two nations. Shifting our gaze to the world landscape, we can see that dynamic change has taken place over these last 3 decades. Many countries, especially those once regarded as developing, are experiencing unprecedented economic growth and prosperity. With new centers of power springing up in different places, the world order is becoming increasingly more multipolar. Global growth has brought benefit and opportunities, but also formidable challenges. Increased economic interdependence and insecurity, as well as widening disparities between the world's richest and poorest countries are just a few of the global challenges that we are not yet fully prepared to tackle. Our two governments have established a strategic partnership and are working together in a wide range of pressing global issues, such as security in Afghanistan, peace in the Middle East, and overseas development aid in Africa. These initiatives are, of course, all significant and necessary, but I believe with the involvement of non-state actors, academia, private sector, and civil society, our bilateral relationship can be elevated to a new dimension. As one representative of this sector, I believe our strength lies in our flexibility and innovative thinking, going beyond existing frameworks to offer innovative solutions to global challenges is the distinctive feature that will set this conference apart from other existing initiatives. The first step of this 5-year endeavor will be to tap into our pool of knowledge and experience to identify critical global issues facing the UK, Japan, Asia, and Europe under the 4 topics: economy, security, energy, and environment. I am confident that these annual conferences and discussion groups will not only enhance our knowledge of the global issues at hand, but also generate tangible outcomes and offer new solutions to these global issues. I would like to once again convey my appreciation to Chatham House and the Great Britain Sasakawa Foundation for their partnerships, and my best wishes for the success of this seminar. Thank you.